Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of an Ocean Wave, and this is day 14 of the June daily draws. So let's see what kind of message we're going to get today. And I'll be taking the first card from the tarot at the end of the rainbow, followed by an oracle card from the Celtic Spirit Oracle. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. Okay, so here we go. And today we will go there. And our card today is the Death card. And I love that Death card. We've got, the Fae around. He's here. He's got a helmet, a mask on. He's coming with his flag, and he's almost like half man, if you like, figure, part deer, some kind of creatures blended with it. So but we've got the Fae, we've got the butterfly, the transformation part of death. We've got the rainbow colours of light that are coming behind him. And to me, this is all about change, about letting go of things that don't serve us anymore, things that are perhaps part of the old us, parts of us in our lives that may have been okay for a time, but need to, I always think of death. I always think of a shedding of old skin, like a snake sheds its old skin and has the new underneath, and it's not very comfortable at the time. So, for the snake, it gets very irritable, and you always said that particularly be wary of snakes when they're shedding their skin, because they will be irritable and more likely to strike you and bite you on that process. So change can be a little bit unsettling, a bit uncomfortable, but once it's done, we have that newness. There we have that fresh new beginning, which is to me signaled by the light, the rainbow light coming behind. That after that change, after that transition period, you have the light coming, you have the newness, the new beginning, the new start. So, it's that death represents the change and the transition to something new, from the old to the new. So there may be things that we're shedding, maybe things that the disappearing from us, that we're having to let go of and release. But that's only to free us up for what comes next. So it's really for our own benefit. We're freeing ourselves of this. It's becoming, it's dragging us down. Whatever it is we've got to let go of, it's probably dragging us down and holding us back. And we need to shed it so that we can feel lighter and fresher and new, and then embrace the new opportunities, the newness, the new things that are coming into our lives, and we'll be much better placed. When we're talking about the Seven of Pentacles, it might have been yesterday, I'm not sure. Although they seem to have blended into one at the moment. But when we talked about the Seven of Pentacles, and we're talking about evaluating, and we're talking about things in its due time, and sometimes in that transition, that waiting period for things to come, we while we're waiting for that to be received, we maybe need to grow into a position where we're ready to receive what's coming. And part of that is this death process, this change, this transition process, this letting go, this changing of mindset, letting go of old mindsets, and shedding those, and embracing new thinking that will help us and help us to grow and be ready to receive what's coming in due course. So it's part of that preparation process. So it just fit with the theme at the moment, that we're learning to let go of things that don't help us. We're learning to shed things from our personalities and from our lives, that will um, make it harder for us to receive this new beginning that's coming for us, this next phase in our lives. So we need to shed that to make way, to lighten the load, to help us to be able to be, embrace what's coming, with open arms. So the message today is, what is it you need to let go of? What is it what's part of your transition, your part of your growth, to get yourself ready to receive what the universe has in store for you next? What is that change? And if you're going through a period of change and transition, and it may not be comfortable, it isn't, it's a bit yucky, it's a bit irritating, it's a bit just that's okay. It's part of the process. It's not, I know it's not nice. I know some of it is a bit uncomfortable for you, but just stick with it. And when the shedding process is done, that uncomfortableness will go. That uncomfortableness will go. Just go with the process. Go with the process. And the more you resist the process, the more uncomfortable it will get, I would suggest. So go with it, and let that process again take its due course, and then you'll be ready then to receive what is following on from this process. The light is coming from behind. You will then be able to walk into and receive that new opportunity that's coming. Okay, so let's see what oracle card is coming to add its voice today. Okay, here we go. And we have the hair. And I love how there's a hair there underneath where the roots are, as well as a hair looking up, gazing up at the moon. I think that there looks a bit like the Glastonbury tour. I don't know if it is. But it's like, get into their rootedness. The magic comes from being grounded and rooted. All right, get your roots in deep and look up. And the otherworldly shape-shifting, the change, fertility brings fertility from the roots upwards, and looking up, and get your intuition, follow your intuition, and that growth will come. And just go with that process of change. Okay, so that's today's message. I'll be back tomorrow with the Win Week Point with day 15. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.